Hey everybody, I'm SpectralStar and welcome to Call of Cthulhu. Not Dark Corners of the Earth. We will get to that eventually, one day. But this is the newest one that just came out. It was started by Frogwares and then Cyanide Studios took over. It looks amazing so far, like what I've seen. This will be a blind run. It is about a detective. You are a detective, and you are slipping down the same mad path that all H.P. Lovecraft protagonists eventually go down. There's cult stuff. There's weird squid people. Let's go ahead and get into it. Again. Boston, 1924. Edward Pierce, veteran of the First World War, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. He is now a private detective who has trouble finding a case able to lift him from his torpor. Pierce must find a new case quickly or risk losing his license. Oh no. Thrust into the mad world. Enter madness. Because we're afraid of losing our friggin' detective's license. If I am mad, it is mercy. May the gods pity the man who, in his callousness, can remain sane to the hideous end. H.P. Lovecraft. And here we go. Wow. Okay. Oh god. It's a freaking shark's head. What, am I deaf now? Okay. Starting off really, really bad. Okay. Game graphics look pretty good. Alrighty then. To move, yes, I am using a controller. It's quieter this way. Instead of clickety-clack on my keyboard and my stupid scroll wheel squeaking like a dying mouse. Plenty of fish things. Some kind of cave. Cave system. Crouch. Well, what about this over here first? Okay. Clearly not strong. Or strong enough. Or we're human. That's a good way to put it. Oh, look, a lantern. What's this? Must light up some items in order to interact with them. Okay. Let's do that. Are we playing Penumbra? Or... Ooh, that's a cool effect. Look at that. Little smoke effect from the lantern. That's awesome. Okay, left trigger is run. We got some bolt cutters. Okay, cool. Can we just sail on out of here? What the hell was that? This place is quivering. I'm out, bro. I'm not going to mess with whatever tentacled beast lives deep in those waters. Sorry about my throat. And we can clip these. Oh, it does it automatically. Okay. It's good. I didn't have to select it or nothing. I appreciate that.
Hold along. Fate inescapably draws you on.
Okay. Yeah. Most characters in H.P. Lovecraft stories are pulled along by some sort of fate. That's just the way back. We don't have to deal with that. So what's going on in here? Ew. Okay, well. Guess that's the way that goes. Oh, so I can... What does that do? Yeah, it's pretty friggin' nasty out here. You got a friggin' killer whale. Somebody freed Willie in more than one ways, I guess. Ugh. Dead sharks and entrails, intestines. Gross. Why the shark genocide. There's another orca whale in the back there. Not orca, killer.
Don't fight. You have been chosen.
It's telling me to run. I don't know why. I don't think we have to run, though. But it's good to know. Can I do anything with this? No. Alright, let's walk towards this creepy door.
Behold. Everything has already been written.
What the hell?
But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Why is Faceless Dude attacking other Faceless Dudes? Wow, this guy doesn't know how to shoot a gun. Ooh. You are already dead.
I hate whiskey.
Yeah, probably shouldn't be drinking. Consult diary. Pierce Investigation Agency. Got plenty of stuff to look at. My private detective agency contracted to the Wentworth Detective Agency. After the Great War, I decided to set up in Boston where there is no lack of work for guys like me. One small-time case follows the other. Adultery, settled scores, disappearances that are not actually disappearances. The old office couch is less comfortable than a real bed, and I should probably get rid of these empty bottles. But this place is mine for the moment. Cool. Oh. Well, that's cool. We got different types of abilities, I guess, or stats we can buff. We can buff up. Okay. Pierce Investigation Agency is the 20th of October, 1924. The doctor can well repeat to me that I no longer need my remedy to keep my memories at bay, but I know that if I stop, the memories will return. Plagued by madness. Check. One of these mornings, I probably won't wake up. Despite the treatment, I hear voices in my dreams, but they are different, unknown. They seem to surface from unfathomable and ancient depths. What nameless creature is calling me? Clues. Inventory. My old lighter. Oh, cool. 10/7/18. Back during the war, right? Yeah. My old lighter that I engraved in memory of the 77th Infantry Division and the men of the Lost Battalion who fell. That's cool. Knowledge we don't.
Been too long since I've slept in a bed.
Dude, he sounds just like the guy from Vampire.
I wonder why
That's cool.
I still take these things.
Doctors prescribed them when I returned from the war. They swore that they would put an end to the nightmares, but for a while now, their effect has been wearing off. Okay.
I used to be an avid reader.
Alright, I just needed to hear it twice.
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
This dude's voice is awesome.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
Closed case, huh? The husband never understood that his wife had left him. He kept on calling me weeks after the investigation had been closed. Why do I have that? Okay. Cool. Well, we got that just for remembrance sake.
And a speakeasy.
Okay, so this is another solved case. The bar owner who hired me didn't like the way I closed the case. But when you're already outside the law, there's not a lot one can do against a private detective who's got proof against you. We got another piece of inventory here. It doesn't say anything
Natural
different, so I'm just
sciences,
going to check over the inventories later.
Archaeology.
Okay.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Cool.
I should get rid of all this stuff.
Why? What does it have to do with us? I'm sorry. I'm probably getting like a copyright strike just from that right there. No, a copyright flag, I mean, not a strike. Hopefully not a strike. Oh, the phone's ringing.
Been a while
Shit.
since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Okay. Pierce Investigation Agency. No longer need my remedy and just about the treatment. We already did that. Is there anything else I can do? Okay. Don't drink. Anything else here before I answer this phone? Because I know it's going to start something. Alright, let's do it.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Okay. Allocate your character points. Each character point allows you to improve the score of a skill. Alright, well let's let's take it around robin. Clockwise approach. Eloquence, amateur, 20%. 2 levels. 4 CP needed before next level. Eloquence represents your ability to influence those you talk to by your power of speech. Improving this skill increases your chances of convincing or manipulating during discussions. Strength, professional. Strength represents your ability to call on your physical power. Improving this skill increases your chances of forcing doors or mechanisms, or of using violence, physical or verbal, during interactive discussions. Cool. Medicine. Medicine represents your medical knowledge. Improving this skill increases your chances of determining the dosage of a drug, of making a diagnosis, or of expressing your understanding of a medical problem. Cool. Occultism. Occultism represents your knowledge of the occult sciences. Improving this skill increases your chances of determining the use and origin of occult artifacts and of expressing your knowledge of the myth. Psychology. Psychology represents your knowledge of human behavior. Improving this skill increases your chances of understanding the motivations of a person based on his or her behavior or on the analysis of objects. I actually like that. Spot hidden. Spot hidden represents your ability to find hidden objects. Improving this skill improves your chances of finding hidden objects. An undiscovered object will not appear in-game. Ooh, that might be something we need to get. Investigation. Investigation represents your investigating talents. Improving this skill increases your chances of understanding past events by analyzing a crime scene or an object and of picking locks. Definitely getting that. I think we need another. I mean, it's just giving me points to level. Okay. Wait a second. Okay, I see what's going on here. We got 3 out of 5 for that, so so we need to put CP in. We got 8 to go with. 3. Okay, well that was a level up, but we can take it back. Okay, now we're an amateur. Okay, I see how this is going. I don't exactly know what to go with on this. Do I need to do this now, or can I do it later? I guess I need to do it now. Alright, well, I always need medicine abilities, I think. Strength is already pretty high. Investigation's already high. Maybe one in occultism. Just trying to bump up my weaknesses. And there we go. Bam. Okay, 3 out of 5 for that, 2 out of 5 for these. I don't know why they give you so much for, like, strength and investigation. I guess because you're a detective and you were in a war. You know, whatever. Okay. Do you really want to validate this character points attribution?
Yeah. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, do you still...
I'm
Okay,
coming.
so I like the dude's look. Mouth movement was a little weird there, but whatever. Didn't even say come in, he just opened the
Sir,
door.
I came here
What a
on
rude
the
person.
advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem. And I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
Well, first off, she's insane. And secondly, she's a great
what am I
artist.
supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Okay. What's this all about? Have I got more points now? Sanity. Oh, mental trauma. Nightmares. Edward Pierce is a veteran of the First World War, where he took part in the Meuse Argonne Offensive. He is one of the few survivors of the Lost Battalion, American units that suffered heavy losses from enemy and Allied artillery fire. Forced to hold their position for several days, surrounded by the bodies of their fallen comrades, without food or medical supplies. The soldiers were considered as lost by their fellow countrymen. Pierce is traumatized by these events. He consumes sleeping pills and liquor to ward off the nightmares that haunt him. Sanity. Confident in your abilities and your... It's stable, by the way. Confident in your abilities and your Cartesian mind, you conduct your investigation by sticking to the facts. Your convictions and your perception of reality, your conclusions are logical and reliable. Okay. Cool. And my notebook. Okay. What does this say? I'm trying to navigate objectives. Okay, well, whatever. Let's look at the
What's
drawing.
this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
Another diary consultation. Alright. So we examined the painting.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
Shipping label. Some of it is unreadable, but I can make out part of the address. Warehouse 36 Darkwater. The police report. It says that the fire started in the dining room and claimed the whole family. The police decide on a domestic accident, but they, nevertheless, insist on Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Why? A press cutting. An article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, a businessman from the island of Darkwater. I loved that cartoon as a kid. They live a recluse life there with only their son
Mr.
Simon
Pierce,
Belmont.
what do you make of these elements?
Dude, this is... What? This is made... I swear to God. It's got the same little screen here. Okay.
The
Find
sender's
out
label
about Warehouse
mentions
36.
Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Oh, I will.
Darkwater?
Where did Sarah Hawkins live?
Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
Okay. Something's not
Her
right
husband
with
was
this
a big
story.
deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
I read her mental fragility
You must
in
tell
the
me
police report.
if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
You
The
shouldn't take
meaning
this painting lightly.
could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
That's
think
all
I'm
the
beginning to
information I
understand.
need.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death,
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You will be handsomely compensated.
All right, I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer, but it's not like I have a choice. Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there.
And this game is having some serious trouble, like... Okay, now it's alright. That was weird. Just skipping frames and all kinds of stuff
Darkwater is
there.
off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Darkwater Island has been inhabited since the 14th century and is still rich with many memories left by its lost tribes. But don't let the romanticism of these moving evidences of such naive and primitive beliefs fool you into forgetting how violent their gods were. A gigantic creature still ornates the walls of long abandoned caves. Was it a sea or a dream god? No one knows. But today's inhabitants, the sons and daughters of the proud whale hunters, still remember the mysterious and tumultuous history of their small island, or small land off the coast of Massachusetts.
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater.
Alright, so we're ready to go. We could take a drink if we wanted to. There's nothing else to check. I will be right back. Okay. There's also this book right here. The Learning of Medicine, Volume 1. Dense work aimed at interns and young practitioners. First volume lists all illnesses known in the civilized world. It details the symptoms and suitable treatment. Cool. Alright, so we got medicine progression here. Okay. Did we go up to 2 or... I don't even know. That's neat though. Darkwater. Okay, so now we've got pictures of people. Stephen Webster, age 63, occupation businessman. A wealthy businessman, well respected in the Boston area. Stephen Webster came to see me in order that I investigate the death of his only daughter, Sarah Hawkins. The man accepts neither refusals nor inconvenient truths. He is ready to do anything to prove that his daughter was not mad. Charles Hawkins, age 41, occupation shipowner. Charles Hawkins was a local celebrity on Darkwater, the heir of a shipowner family. He used to travel a lot. He met Sarah Hawkins during a trip in Paris. They fell in love, got married, and Hawkins took her to the remote island of Darkwater. They had a child named Simon and lived a very secretive life. He's deceased. Sarah Hawkins, age 33, occupation painter. Sarah Hawkins, a painter known for her tortured artistic universe, she was worshipped for the strangeness of her work and the rarity of her public appearances. I seem to remember that she once said, "I paint what my dreams whisper to me." Her marriage to Charles Hawkins years ago surprised high society columnists. A wealthy Boston heiress, known for her party-going, chooses to follow her new husband and live as a recluse on the island of Darkwater. She disappeared from the front pages of newspapers, and nobody heard any more about her. Even her death in a fire remained a secret. Only her father, Stephen Webster, continued to seek the truth. Okay. Simon Hawkins. He's dead too? Jesus. Age 11, occupation schoolboy. Schoolboy, huh? That's an occupation. Only son of Sarah and Charles Hawkins. He died in the fire that claimed his whole family. Wow. Wow. Places. Island of Darkwater. It would seem that the world has forgotten the very existence of this isolated rock off the coast of Boston. It is a small, inhospitable island whose coastline is made up of steep cliffs and sharp reefs, and with only one outlet to the sea. It is mainly inhabited by the descendants of whalers who set up a supply post there in the 1800s. It was hit severely by the collapse of this activity. I think that the only venture on the island that is still profitable is its medical institute. Occult. Art of Sarah Hawkins. Intuitive and visionary artist for some, overpriced imposter for others. Sarah Hawkins leaves nobody indifferent. This mysterious and reserved painter offers strange images with violent colors and wild strokes to the world. If her paintings are a testimony to her vision of the world, then the world of Sarah Hawkins is a portal open to other dimensions. Extract from the notebook of Edward Pierce, private detective. Wow. It is pretty cool. Alright, clues. Painting depicts a monstrous silhouette threatening a woman and child. Flames can be made out in the background. Stephen Webster, father of Sarah Hawkins, thinks that it is linked to the death of his daughter. Could be. File on the Sarah Hawkins case. Already looked at this. Alright. Atlas of Atlantic Islands. Darkwater Island has been inhabited since the 14th century and is still rich with many memories left by its lost tribes. But don't... Oh, wait, we already read this. Okay. Alright. Well, say goodbye to this room. I don't think we'll be seeing it ever again. Yeah, I'm coming. Oh, I'm gonna hold it. The Sarah Hawkins case. Pierce took the Hawkins case. The cursed artist is accused of having caused the fire that killed her and her family. As the only clue, she left her father a disturbing painting. On the shipping label, an address, a warehouse set on the docks of the island of Darkwater. This place seems to be the starting point for Pierce's investigation. My throat. My throat wasn't designed for all this reading. Enter madness. Trying to do a violin. They always move their heads like this. Yeah, smoke it. Smoke it back long and deep. Cyanide Studio. God, it's foggy. Like Silent Hill or something out here. So green.
We're almost there.
Okay, cool. What a large dude. Everybody's so buff. It's not what I expected of a shrimping boat captain. Call it Cthulhu. I always spell Cthulhu wrong. So bad at it. Scylla. Isn't that the name of some demon? Love Dude's jacket.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload.
Okay.
Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
He sounds like William Dafoe if, like, somebody shoved glass, broken glass, like, down his throat and kicked him in the testicles really hard and they swelled up to be huge. Okay, I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Okay, Darkwater docks. On the approaches to Darkwater, I saw thick clouds masking the sky. They were so low they seemed intent on impaling themselves in the sharp reefs that circle the island. Fitzroy, the captain of the only tub that manages to float to the mainland, offered to help me. He may have documents that belong to Charles Hawkins. Fitzroy advised me to visit the port's bar. He mentioned a little pick-me-up. I suppose I could get the lay of the land at the same time. Fishermen have gathered around the carcass of a killer whale. I could have a look and see what the local cops have got to tell me. Okay. Captain Fitzroy offered to share with me what he has found on the Hawkins in the archives of the Harbor Master's office. Okay, cool. So I have 1 CP. Alright. Well, what else should I bump up? I don't know. I'm just going to save it. I mean, does this matter? Even like putting a point on it? I don't even know. Whoops. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Inhabitants. Places. Darkwater Port. At the entrance of the Darkwater Port, one still passes in front of the shell of the Scylla and last whaling ship. The last whaling ship to have brought back a catch. Sailors wander the docks looking for some small jobs for the day. A gang of bootleggers has set itself up there and is gnawing away at the territory of Captain Fitzroy, the last sailor to own a boat capable of making the round. It really is a shrimping boat ship. Round trip between the island and mainland. Here, the golden age of whale hunting is but a distant memory. Golden age. God. I wouldn't call it a golden age. I would call it a bloody shithead age. So yeah, I can sprint. Wonder how long I can sprint for. Can I talk to this man fishing? I cannot. I can't get back on my ship either, or Fitzroy's ship. So what's left to do but gawk at the scenery and talk to people. There's a big fisherman statue over there, unless that's just a really large dude standing on a pile of books. Can I sit on this? I can't. Dude, don't let your children play on the dock. They'll die. Let's look around.
Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan, can't you go any faster?
You've seen how old this thing is. If we force it too much, we'll break everything.
You can't do that.
But it's only a fish.
A fish? You've got no idea. Don't badmouth what you don't know, or you'll pay for it for sure.
Okay, that's enough. Step back and let us do our job.
That's no way to treat an omen. Oh, yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Okay.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy. They're cops. They can't understand. Damn stupid idiots. Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway. That's no way to treat an omen. Oh, yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble.
Are they gonna say anything else?
You can't understand. You're not sick.
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
These sailors get upset over nothing.
They seem to be very agitated about a dead animal.
You're telling me? These fools think that putting the whale back in the water will bring about the end of the world.
They're superstitious.
If only you knew. They only listen to Captain Fitzroy. And not always. And you. What brings you to our island?
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
I like you, so I'll be frank with you. Don't go near the place. Don't try to get in.
Why?
Because I told you so. Learn to accept some friendly advice. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't. Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
Looks like that shit I saw in my nightmare a little bit.
There's something coming. Something real bad.
Yeah, something real bad.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
Okay, can't go that way.
They can't understand.
Alright. Guess we need to go to the bar. Actually, wait, what's this? Why is the lantern green? We probably need to check some stuff. Or not. I think we're good. Weird fisherman. Hi. Why?
Hey, be careful.
What the hell is going on? Why am I such a dick?
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
No kidding. Well, I'm sorry.
Pure instinct. I behaved like a Hun, and I sincerely apologize.
Veteran, huh?
307th Infantry Regiment.
Well, that'll be okay for now. But the war is over. Try not to forget it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
Okay, I'm looking for Warehouse 36.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
Found out about Darkwater. Why the stranded whale?
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
Okay, found out about Sarah Hawkins.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
It's true they were strange.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable?
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
It's not speaking ill if it's true.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Not really. Enough said about Sarah Hawkins.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Return. Did I already do this? Yeah. Okay. No prohibition around here?
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
I already did this, right?
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I would...
Why not?
First off, sailor screams. That's
Scream.
Yeah, we already,
blood.
we already heard this. Okay. Alrighty then, I'm
That'll
not
be
ordering
all
a
for
drink.
now.
I feel like not drinking is an achievement or something right now.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
He wasn't as bad as Captain Fitzroy. Jesus, Captain Fitzroy. What's this?
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Good God. The Chanty, 21st May 1847, miraculous catch. The Scylla returns to port to save Darkwater from famine. We had given up hope. The crew of the Scylla, or what remains of it, returned to Darkwater port late on Tuesday afternoon. The locals immediately rushed to the docks to welcome the last whaling ship on the island. People were amazed at the sight of the unbelievable catch the brave vessel had on board. Of a size that went beyond that of the formidable toothed whales, the cetacean that is already being called the miraculous catch covered the whole deck, and parts of it were hanging over the side of the ship. Wow. The survivors' sailors told a frightening account of their perilous catch, but also of its meat, unmatched in its quality and plentiful nutritious benefits. There is no doubt that the immense size of this whale will allow numerous inhabitants of Darkwater to feed themselves, bringing an end to the famine from which part of the island was suffering. Warehouse for rent. Mr. Marks is putting his warehouse up for rent from June for fishing, workshop, or storage activities. You can expect him via your favorite newspaper or visit him on the docks. Special evening at the Stranded Whale. To celebrate the return of our brave whalers, all the staff of the Stranded Whale invite you to an exceptional and free tasting event. Come with your family or with friends to taste the miraculous catch. Each person will leave with a bottle of oil, so don't hesitate. Wow. This might have started some weirdness, huh? Inhabitants. Roy Mitchell, age 55, occupation owner of the Stranded Whale Bar. Roy Mitchell runs the only bar on Darkwater. Prohibition has no hold on the Stranded Whale, and sailors come to seek some comfort in Mitchell's whiskey. The man therefore knows more than anyone the secrets and rumors that the inhabitants of the island exchange after a few glasses. Mitchell is devoted to the golden age of whale hunting, if the numerous trophies that decorate his establishment are anything to go by. The man will talk freely on this subject on which he is so keen, but he will be far less enthusiastic if one was to inquire about his source of liquor, which basically is what I did, and it probably pissed him right off. Stranded Whale, a bar where liquor is served with total impunity. It's the last thing I expected to find when I arrived on this island. The Stranded Whale is its name, and it's managed with an iron hand by the owner, a certain Mitchell, who does not tolerate troublemakers, and he fiercely protects the identity of his supplier. All the inhabitants of the area seem to go there, and I even saw what looks to be a truce between the bootleggers and the sailors. Well, that's cool. At least somebody's getting along. And there's the Chanty. Chapter 2, Chapter 1. Alright. Who's this?
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
What are we talking about here? The Necronomicon?
Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No, the risks are too high.
What?
It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge.
Okay. His glasses just bounce off his face. I like that.
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens. We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
The end of whaling?
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
What is this song?
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
I saw the newspaper clipping. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
Okay.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
Stranger. Alright. I'll be right back. Okay, let's see if they say anything else.
You like our song?
Oh god. Okay, alright, bye-bye.
I bid you
Good night.
So
Bye-bye. I never wanted to get away from somebody so much.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering.
Okay.
Will follow its reader and appear at
Yeah, we've already
various
heard that.
locations,
Uh-oh.
gifted with its own consciousness.
What happened to dude?
Reader.
Where's Fitzroy? Oh, whatever. Talk to this one.
What you looking at, stranger?
She can certainly put them away.
I've rarely seen a woman who can hold her liquor so confidently.
What gives you the right to judge me?
It was a compliment.
So what? Let me drink, stranger.
Goodbye. Fuck you. Actually, I want to bug you some more.
I told you to beat it.
Okay. One more time.
I told you to beat.
Okay, I'm beating it. Beat it, beat it. I'm gone. Well, alrighty. I thought Fitzroy was going to be at the bar. I was wrong. God, this place is so well made. Look at this shit. It's awesome. Hey, there he is. I'm gonna look at your shit first.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned. I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
Captain, the terms of our agreement are clear. Keep your men under control. You cannot afford to provoke us. No need to answer this message. Just make your payment to the carrier. Cat. Damn. That's crazy. Kind of mafia deal going on here. Anything else you got here?
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover. A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years.
Ugh.
A Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Volume 2. The second volume teaches ethics and good practice to medical staff. Well, Scooby-Dooby-Dooby. 24%. I don't get it. Oh, it's actually leveling me up a little bit at a time. Okay, alright, I got you. That's handy. I will not look a gift medical book in the mouth.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
It could be Oh wait, Fitzroy has a leg. In this photograph, a man who looks like Captain Fitzroy is posing on the bridge of a ship. He has a wooden leg. Cool.
What a macabre souvenir.
That's a dude's wooden leg, isn't it? Oh, it's just a shiny. False alarm. Okay, dude, you have another upstairs. Why? Why do you let it go like that? Oh, well, whatever. Can I go out this door? I can. What's this? What's this? What's this? There's magic in the air. What's this? Okay.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Okay, William Dafoe.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Okay. Only a few dates are still legible. 1890, 1907, and a partial date. The rest of the documents is blacked out. Who would want this information to be hidden? Well, that's cool. Whoa. Okay, Fitzroy, you're just going to leave your green candle lit. Alright.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your documents are unreadable.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
What did Charles Hawkins really do for a living?
I know that Charles Hawkins was descended from a family of ship owners, and the island's fishing industry was hit badly.
Indeed, we specialized in whaling, but no whalers went out to sea after the miraculous catch of 1847.
So where did the Hawkins family get its money?
Well, from what Charles inherited, I presume. Although, these dates on the manifests could indicate that he had contracts of another kind.
With whom, I wonder?
Let's talk about Darkwater. This photograph looks strangely like you.
I was looking at your photograph. The one of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
I did go see it. I saw the killer whale on the wharf.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
What would have killed it?
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth, and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha! Indeed, you're right.
You know, honestly, we don't know what's at the bottom of our oceans. Why are they putting it back in the sea?
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least.
It's a pretty smart idea. What is this miraculous catch?
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailors' return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
I already did that. Who is Cat?
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain Cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that. but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
Okay. Warehouse 36, please.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Sweet.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
Cat. You underestimate me.
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
Okay.
Can you tell me?
Look, I've already shown it to you. It's the one with the cop on guard duty out front.
Okay.
You can't miss it.
Understood.
Alrighty. I guess that's it.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Alright, cool. Character point earned. We can put more points into our stuff. I really don't know what to level up, and I don't really think it's going to matter until I actually have enough to get a level. I'm not sure about that. If anybody knows, tell me. James Fitzroy, age 45. Damn, he looks old for 45. Occupation, captain. James Fitzroy is the captain of the Charybdis, the only boat that still sails between Darkwater and Boston. His base is the harbor master's office, from where he misses nothing that happens on the island. The inhabitants of Darkwater respect him. The bootleggers despise him. He offered to help me in my investigation. Cool guy. In chapter 2, we got this picture, and we got these manifests that don't matter. And we got another Book of Learning. Yes, volume 2. Hopefully we won't miss anything. But, you know me, we probably will. Okay, so the people have moved out of the way, miraculously enough. They are advancing on the police officer. They will take him down. I know they will. What the hell? Oh, what's this? Prohibition.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Well, you're not getting any drink while I'm around, buddy. You're quitting. You're going to be sober till the day you die. Which won't be very long, probably, since this is a Lovecraft game.
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
I told him, that flunky, that he'll see what a real sailor has in his belly.
If you continue like that, everyone will see what you've got in your belly.
I hope so. I hope they don't forget the lesson. Me? I'm not scared of some girl.
I mean they're going to cut you open, you idiot. Calm down.
Yeah, you should do what your friend in the Dick Tracy raincoat should say. Should do. Or what? Thingies, mabobs. Okay, I don't even know what I'm saying.
She will do it again, you know?
I just want to see if I can find those other dudes.
What? Another break?
One of those damn sailors came looking for trouble again.
But he won't try again anytime soon. We gave him a good hiding.
So you said to yourselves that after such a feat, you could abandon your post.
It's just a little drink. We taught those guys a lesson.
We'll return right after. It's just that standing guard in this alley makes your throat dry.
That fool Fitzroy can't keep his dogs on a leash.
I'll have to send him a more clear-cut message. I told you to beat it.
Beat it! Okay, I'm leaving.
She will do it again, you know?
Alright, so now that we've opened up this can of worms,
Cops, they can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us
and it's over here.
What could have done so much damage?
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
Let's check out what's over here. As we run, we sprint, we manifest more legs. Okay, can't jump. No jumpy in this game. Look at that up there. That's so cool. I hope we get to go there. That house on the rock up there. This place is so wild. It's so wild. I can pick locks. Haha.
There.
Find hidden items. I can't see dick. Spot hidden skill allows blah blah blah. Well, okay, that's what the hidden skill spot is. Oh, we have a lighter.
Hello, old friend.
Okay, I have a bottle of liquor. What do I do with that? Okay. This bottle is part of a batch stolen from Cat, the boss of the bootleggers. An excellent way to lean on the guy who guards the entrance to the warehouse. Really? Okay. How do I put this out? How do I whip it back out again? I guess he just did it automatically. I'm not sure. Well, I'm kind of glad we came over here. Oh, looks like the Joker's been here. Thor Joker. I've been writing ha 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 and all kinds of runes. Alright, I'll shut up. What's this? St. Brendan, the Navigator. 484 C377. Okay. There is a lighthouse out there. That's really cool. I hope we get to check out the Scylla as well. So weird. Still plenty to check out, and I'm going to check it all before we end this episode. Because we're not going to go into the warehouse today. We're going to wait. I just want to inspect some stuff. Are these... Is this a crab? Mr. Crab? Epic crab battle about to happen? Nah. No crabs. No crab fights.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
I'd never have done such a thing.
I respect your beliefs.
Our beliefs? You mean you don't believe in God?
That's irrelevant.
That's what you think.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us.
Okay.
Wait. Now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
Oh, you're big and
What
tough.
brings you to Darkwater?
Okay, until then. Let's find out about the island. About St. Brendan.
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
Is this where you live?
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
Okay. So you don't have any work?
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
Maybe you should buy food with that money. Just saying. Who are these guys that are keeping guard?
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Who is Cat?
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
Alright. And that's
I've
it.
taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
Oh, now we're all friendly, huh? You guys can eat shit and die, for all I care. Not a big fan of them. Just a couple of buttholes. Look at these bones. Jeez.
You could tell me. No,
Wah-ha.
if he gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Okay, cool. So, was that all that was about? Alright. Let's walk up and talk to these boys.
No idea. You better keep it shut.
Why, we don't have a clear conscience.
Quiet. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
This passage leads to the Hawkins warehouse.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
Okay. Who does this belong to?
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
What are you guarding, exactly?
Listen, bonehead, we already told you that we're guarding our boss's turf.
Okay. Is it you who defaced the statue?
What happened to the statue of St. Brendan? Dreadful.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors?
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
Just me, God. You work for Cat?
Cat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes?
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
Okay, I don't know what that means. You really are scared of this cat.
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
No, nobody does. Already did that? Alright, lie. Can't sit me. I don't know if I should do this.
I've got to get inside. It's your boss who sent me.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims, and I'd advise you against snitching.
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
Okay. Well, let's do what we came here to do. And look around some more. No, I'm just kidding. Alright.
Where do you think you're going?
Others are interested in the warehouse.
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
We're on the same team. Maybe related to my case.
I'd like to know more about the Hawkins case.
I don't think so.
Okay. I must get into this warehouse.
I'm not here to hinder your work, officer. Edward Pierce, private detective.
Sorry, we're all a little on edge today. What are you doing here?
I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
Darn it. Why do you want to drag up all that stuff again?
My investigation has led me to this warehouse.
That case was closed months ago.
What do you know about the Hawkins case?
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone. You again. I told you to beat it.
Okay.
No
geez.
need to get worked up.
Okay, well, fuck. Well, I guess I could go talk to Kat. Maybe. I don't know if that'll work or not, but we'll give it a shot. I do have a bottle of her booze.
I told you to beat it.
And that's the end of that. Alright, well, let's walk the way these two were guarding. See if we can get in that way. Okay.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
You're not scared of their boss?
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
What are you bootleggers doing around here?
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you.
All right.
I shall take my leave.
I mean, what I want to do is get into this warehouse, so... Well, shit. I might be able to get in this way. What's going on? Okay. Oh. Oh. I got a lever.
A handle. It must come from these old winches. It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
Alright, well, I need to find a winch. There it is up there. And that figures, is there like something I can turn it with down here? Ratchet device. This part of the enables heavy loads to be lifted and held along without risk.
This ratchet device seems to be usable.
Okay. Oh.
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
My God. What else did I find? Okay. Is there something else? Am I supposed to put these things together or something? Maybe. Just missing something. What it is. Alright, well, at least I got the winch or whatever. I mean, there's no way up here, right? I mean, I didn't see a way. Like, I'm gonna have to go through that top area. Have to get up to that catwalk. Hello. Howdy do. Alright, let's talk to the captain again, but I'll be right back. Alright. Mr. Harbormaster.
You're back again.
Yeah.
What can I do for you?
I'm feeling pretty screwed here. The bootleggers have blocked access to the warehouses.
Apparently, the bootleggers don't want anyone hanging around the warehouses.
They're part of the private property I mentioned earlier.
And yet the place looks abandoned. Why guard the entrance?
As a precaution, I suppose. All the warehouses are more or less interconnected by old sewers.
You mean that there's a way to go from one to the other by tunnel?
I couldn't tell you if it's still the case today for all the warehouses on the island, but I think I can imagine what you've got in mind. You can always visit them if you're not the claustrophobic type. You're back again. What can I do for you?
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Alright, so take 3. Try to get back in to the warehouses. Or back trying to get into the warehouses. There's no back in. What about this guy? I didn't even talk to this guy. Were you always sitting here? I can talk to you. I guess I'll talk to these guys again.
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the Trodiet.
Okay.
I bid you. If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
Well, well.
Did you miss?
Find out about the island? No. Get rid of the 2 guards.
I have an offer that could interest you.
We're listening.
I need you to keep them busy for a while.
You send us to take the punishment while you go quietly about your business. What's in it for us?
What would convince you to help me?
There's only one thing that'll get us to move.
For sure. Bring us something to drink and we'll take care of the bootleggers.
I got something for you. Exactly.
Look what I've got.
Oh, look at that.
You're a good guy, you.
They just sucked it into their vortex. Oh no, it's right here.
Cheers, you jackass.
Oof, I don't feel well.
Hey, where are you going?
I hope for your sake that I didn't hear.
No, it's not what you think. It's just that you shouldn't hide your hooch in a fisherman's.
I want to run, dude. Alright, we're in. We're in, baby. I want to see how the save system works here. I guess there's no way to save. Alright, so we're going to just have to walk in. Maybe that'll save the game. Alright. So feels good that we're in here, finally. Can't climb that ladder. I mean, technically, I think we could, but you know, whatever. Ugh. Anything in this cart? Can't get through the window. Oh well. Wonder how we're supposed to know when the game is saved.
Let's see.
Pick this lock.
Shoot. I'll have to find another way to get in.
You're joking.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Well, well.
Oh, shit.
A little mouse has got lost on our turf.
Uh-oh.
You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
This muddy alley is yours? Good for you. I've got work to do.
I don't think that you've quite understood the situation. I'll tell you how things work around here. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
So you're
Is
Cat.
your name Cat?
What of it?
Maybe we can come to an understanding.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
Whoa! You trying to stab me? Oh my god. My nutsack. Oh no.
Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
And my what?
Tried to fucking stab me.
It's okay. Don't worry.
I'm getting careless.
I'm okay now.
I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm gonna have to deal with her.
No.
Oh, for the love of God.
Please. My tongue got ahead of my senses. Or something like that. Hey, tell him to calm down.
I think you're fine, dude. Alright, so let's go talk to her really fast. I really want to get into this warehouse. That's my goal.
What can I get you?
What do you know about wine?
First tail screen, that's but anything.
Charles Hawkins had run up quite a tab.
Charles Hawkins owed you a lot of money. Do you know if he had problems?
I don't know the details, and it's not my business. Money or not, he was always welcome in my bar. The Hawkins family was always much appreciated on the island.
Okay.
You seem to know.
Well, we all and
I've got what I need.
anything.
That'll be all for now.
Let's try to talk to her.
Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I owe you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah. Aching guts.
Huh. I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's lost its leash. You didn't back down. Something that I respect. So understand by that. If I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
Tell the truth.
I'm investigating the deaths of the Hawkins family.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly. But it's also really stupid of you. You really don't seem to know the area. Let me give you a little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
Okay, sure. I thought she was the biggest danger.
Is that more dangerous than having a drink with you?
I'm not kidding. The old families, they were here long before us. And they'll be here long after we're gone.
The old families?
The descendants of the first whalers. These people truly worship their ancestors.
You must know Darkwater well.
I've got a few questions about the island.
I'm not here to give you information. Mitchell will tell you what he wants to tell you.
Okay. I need to help to get into the warehouse.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
Would I have taken the risk? Would I have taken that risk?
Think it over. I've seen what you're capable of. And you didn't miss me.
I accept the compliment. Well, I see you're serious. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you, to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me, and I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
Yes.
Do I have a choice?
Oh, we always have one, Detective. Follow me.
Okay.
Nobody questions your authority here. I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit. And nobody cares.
And the police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed Bradley. I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him.
It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad. Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy. Cops, they can't understand. Damn stupid idiots.
Alrighty. Oh, they're out of the way already.
It's fine. He's with me.
Oh, okay.
She's got like a little patch on her shoulder right there. Looks like it. Or who knows? I don't know what that is. Yeah. She's got a butt. It's nice. She still need me in the balls though. Not cool. My testicles. Bah! Oh, she has to pick the lock? She doesn't have a key?
That's how it's done. Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
Okay. Alright, game was saved. I'm going to end the episode right here, guys. I'm SpectralStar, and next time we're going to check out the Hawkins warehouse here on Call of Cthulhu. Omai Wamo. Kodoku.
I was looking at your photograph. The one of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting.